Good morning and happy New Year's. I did this video earlier today, but I didn't do it. Wasn't able to show the pictures as well as I wanted to, so I'm doing it over. And I wanted to talk about how my tights has been ever since before Christmas. They've really been very active in burning me and really, irritating me with this technology going in my private area. They just been burning me, and it's just been really, really bad, and especially yesterday and day before yesterday, it really was attacking me really bad. And so, night before last, the dog was outside, and it was at nighttime, and I was calling. I went outside to get him because like I'm very nervous about the dogs because I know people steal dogs. They will hurt your dogs. These people are evil, pure evil, and whatever they tell them to do, they'll do it. And so I watches them, and so I went outside to get them, and I saw this truck. This is the second time I've seen this truck parked in the same place, and it had those lights on them, and I could feel it. Once I came back in the house, I could feel that I being hit. And this is at the abandoned house. Nobody lived in that house. At least I've never seen any lights. I haven't seen anybody there, but I keep seeing trucks parked near the house or at the house, in front of the house, at the part where the front of the truck is the lights can reach our house. And so this the truck here. It's the second time I've seen this truck parked at the exact same place. And so they just been attacking me at nighttime, trying to go to sleep, especially right here where I sit at. There's no vent right here, but I can feel something hit right here and heat come up. So there's some type of pipe down there. Same thing I was saying at the other house that we just moved from, where I sit at. But no matter where I sit, they still attacks me. And but I could feel a pipe hit here. Something hits here, and the heat comes up and goes, and it be going in my private areas. I don't know how they able to do that. How they able to get it to go? I actually feel it going in my private area. If I get up and move, you know, it's like they can follow me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All I know is what I'm experiencing. And I have a bed, but I don't sleep in there because there's a car parked there. It's been parked there since we moved here. And then the man, okay, what I saw this morning when I opened up my windows, not my windows, the curtains, so that I could, cause I have plants in my windows, in one window, and so okay, I'm gonna show what I saw. This the light that I be saying, yeah, that light right there at the tree where my finger is at. There's a light. It's a round light, and I had been talking about this light even at the other house that I've seen them with. Like, it was on all night long. And so it's round like a mirror and it have a light, but it can pulsate. I've seen it. I've seen it pulsate at the other house. The people that were living in the beige house right behind us, I seen the guy down on his knees and I seen this thing pulsate. I don't know if this one, they're probably the same because it looked like the same type of mirror, but it was on all night. Cause I knew it, the pressure, the sound was louder, being louder, and the pain being loud, painful, more painful. And so later on, I looked and it was off. I said they must have this thing on the timer or something. But then, and see, that's I guess that's his wife. I don't know. This blue car, they two blue cars that be over there with the lights on, the exact same blue. Sometimes one will be behind the other, but they always at nighttime. Cause I think she must work in the daytime, cause she'll be over there a lot in the daytime, but she be there at night. She always have a light, that light on that the left hand side. But they must have these things on timers. And so later, later, baby and Chloe was outside. So I watched it like I was watching them, and I saw them running toward the gate. So I went to the laundry room to make sure that the fence was locked because was closed because uh they had my daughter boyfriend had left the gate open one time before and they was out front. So when I went to the window, I could see a black truck, and that's where they was running because it was just sitting there. So they started running to the fence. So when I got up to the window, he started backing up. So I went into my bedroom to see where he went, and he was just sitting out there where the trees at. So he was just sitting out there by the trees out there. Cause like I said, this a dead end, but some, I see people going and they turn into the right. So I don't know what's back there, but there are a lot of people go back there. I'm try to get it where I can see. Look, it's kind of hard to see that truck because it's black. I could see it when I was standing up in the window. But I keep seeing something. It looked like he may have been back there shooting over here. Cause I keep seeing something. Kind of hard to see it cause it's a black. The truck is black. But he had the lights on. Okay, there it go. That's a little bit for me. Right here. Can't see it that good, but that's the lights. He had the lights on. But when I look at this video, it looked like I keep seeing like how that man was shooting at me at the other house. It looked like this person in this truck is doing the same thing. I had a hard time getting anything because he was behind the trees. Then I came up. I came back in my room, and sometimes I'll just stand in my room and look out the window just to be looking out, because I don't go outside hardly, especially in the front yard. But a lot of time I just go, cause my plants are right at that window. So I look at my plants and then I look outside. And this is the burgundy car. I keep saying, keep going over there. And see, they the burgundy car that don't never leave. It just sits there, and I think they use the remote control for it to attack me. But up behind that tree, there's one just sitting there. They never move, but this one here is the one that keep going over there and never go inside. The person never go inside. It's an older man, and then it's a woman, but they never go inside the house. They just ride up to this car. I don't know. They got some kind of sun beam thing in front of the mirror where you can't see nobody in there. So I don't know if anybody else be in there or not. But when this burgundy car go over there, it'll ride up to the car just for a few minutes, and then it'll leave. Now I've seen two people. I've seen a woman with the burgundy car, and then I've seen an older man. So I left out the room. I just put my phone up there, and like I was dressing my sister, and I just put my phone in the window, just left so that I can get her prepared for the day. And he just was sitting there, and see, they'll sit there with their lights on, but see the direct energy comes out through the lights, but it's in the trunk of their cars. It's the system is in the trunk of the cars, and it come out through the lights. Some of them have little small holes in their cars, because I've seen it. The man that used to live in front of us when we was at the other house, and I always talk about the man with the two black cars. He had little tiny holes. And see, I didn't see him leaving because I was, dealing with my sister. When I came back, I saw that he was gone. So I put the phone in the other window. And he was, see, that's where I moved it. I had just moved it when I did that. But he was going down the street real slow. He drives real slow. See, all you can see with the blinds. I mean, it was just crazy today with the way these people was coming around. And so we having problem with water. And I had went on this other site. I didn't order from where I normally order from today because uh, it made me nervous about that woman that came when she brought my grocery. Even though she lied to me like she didn't know nothing about gang stalking, but I could tell she was a gang stalker, and she's a liar. Anyway, the guy was waiting on her to bring my grocery so I could go out there and get it, but I asked her to bring it in the house. Even though I knew she was a gang stalker, I still prefer, because every time these men uh, get my information, they raping me, and I'm tired of see stuff like that'll make you hurt somebody. Because I'm celibate, and I'm celibate because I want to be celibate. But then they're gonna rape me with technology. So what I did, we having problem with the whole entire water system. I'm gonna have to show you that too. But both commodes, the sink, the tub is backing up from outside. And so I had ordered, I was going to get some lye and some Drano to pour down in the system. But the place that was ordering from didn't have it. So I went on another site and I did order from them. But my sister needed some Depends. So I had to order some Depends and some gloves and some um, disinfectant spray. And you have to ask them what time you want them to deliver your stuff. So I put my time in, and I just had a feeling he was gonna come home like he did the other day, which he did. He came home, but he left. But he had his son. I didn't even know. I hadn't seen no children since we first moved here. I don't even think they go to school because I don't hear the school bus come down here no more. But today was the first time I seen that boy since we first moved here. I actually don't see no children outside. But anyway, he had his son to come outside and stay outside. The little boy was stayed outside until his mom. I guess that was his mom. That woman is his mama. With the blue car. And then he cut that light back on. Because it was off earlier. He had cut it off, or either why it went off. But see, now it's back on. He cut it back on when he came home. Then I had to deal with the people in the backyard. I mean, they just was going crazy today. Because it's the first of the year. Only thing I could think of. I had to deal with all this today. I wasn't even trying to see it. What make it so bad? I'm just happy to be. I walk to the window. I be looking outside. I be like to see. I like looking outside. And every time I look outside, I got to see some foolishness. Some dumb person wanting to hurt me. I don't even know these people. Nothing about them. So this is how when he came home, he pulled all the way in the yard of the people next door. Now he don't even yesterday and the day before yesterday, the first time I seen him do that, because he got another man in the car with him that he's trying to get that man to get my information so he can attack me too. And there's another guy, because he used to always come home by himself. Since that he had that light, he been bringing them other two guys. The guy that was riding the little tricycle thing out there in the rain. He put all the way in these people here yard to back up. Now I done seen him back up many times in his yard in that same spot where he backed up. Never had to pull up in all the way up in the people yard. He was backing up right here. I'm trying to. This thing be moving so fast. Okay. So he backed up in his yard. Now I've seen him back up in his yard. Never had to pull up in the people here yard. Here go my plants. See, that's why I be admiring my plants. And I stand at the one and look at the ones on the bike because that's where I got my trees at on the bike. I just like plants. I buy them small and let them grow. Okay. And there go his son. He was out there for a long time, probably maybe an hour or two, looking at his cell phone, trying to pick up my information. Cause I had seen that boy outside. And see, this when my daughter came over. I thought she had brought my grocery because she do that kind of work too, but she didn't. And I had told her to bring my groceries in, bring my stuff in. See, this is them boys' mama in that blue car. She had the light on that uh, direct energy light on the left hand side. She had just come home from work, but that boy, he's over there. The daddy's not there, but the mama was. You could see the light on the left hand side. See the light on the left hand side. I think that was the end of it. The end of the videos. I think that was the end of it. But I was gonna show. Know what is wrong with this right here because he I have to I don't know me hell. Wait a minute. I got a picture. I don't know why. Wait a minute. Cause I can make the picture bigger if I can. I don't know what's here because it won't download. Wait a minute. Hmm. Trying to think who sent it to me yet. I might have had somebody send it to me. These my great grands. It's not on here either. Uh, I know it's on this phone, but I can't. I got a little phone. Where's my little flip phone? I'm gonna find it. I want to show that Joker raping me.